everybody. Welcome to week 2 of our 8-week beginner Kickstart Fusion program. So today I'm going to introduce a little bit more proprioception and balance. Balance being super important. So some one-legged things and of course some core and a bit of a warm-up. So put on your tunes and grab yourself something in your home that has a bit of weight. I'm also going to include and incorporate a little bit of weight-bearing exercise as far as weightlifting. So if you don't have weights, you can grab something from your kitchen. So I have a vinegar bottle here. It's about half full. So challenge yourselves. I've also set this up so that you can watch proper form push-up on the counter. So let's get started. Put your tunes on and we'll get going. So as usual, I'm going to include a little bit of mobility for startup. So let's get going with the shoulders, nice big rotations. I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of workouts. Each week is going to progressively get harder. You can add weight to the older workouts we did. 6, 7, and 8. And my disclaimer is my counting is not always 100% because I talk and do, and that's 5, not bad. 7 and 8. And reach, pull, grab your foot and pull it up towards your butt. Open up through the chest. And I'm just starting to pick the pace up a little bit. And reach. Tap it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 2 more. And let's get those hips rotating. Get the synovial fluid again into the joints. You might hear all kinds of creaks and pops, as long as it doesn't hurt. If anything hurts you, don't do it. Good. Okay, so we do a little bit of warm-up squatting. So you don't have to go deep here. Legs wherever you feel comfortable. For me, slightly wider than hip width and my toes pointed out slightly. Makes it feel good. No pain. Remember that hip hinge. So if you want to know proper squat technique, go to my videos that show proper technique on things. On how to do things like squats, deadlifts, and 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's get a little bit of hamstring and hip flexor opening. So reach and open, reach, open, reach, open, reach for the toes, open up. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And a great way to warm up too is to have a little bit of walk before you start. You can always walk. Blood moving. We just do a short warm up here. 7 and 8. All right, so the first thing I want to start off with is balance. You're going to stand on one leg. You're going to have a micro bend on that knee that you're standing on. I want you to transfer your weight over onto that leg. I want you to pull the shoulder blades back. Your core is nice and tight. You're going to do the first set without weight. We're going to come out, touch in. Out, in. 3, 4. Keep that knee tracking straight. So if you look down and your knee's going in, try and track it straight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more. You should totally feel that glute and quad working. And last one. So let's take it over to the other side. Standing on that leg, core is back, shoulders back, core is tight. Think about bracing, and the weight is on that side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and shake it out. So I'm going to include a little bit of hip training here, and again we're going to go sideways. So let's hit a step touch. 3, use your upper body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this time I'm going to grab my vinegar bottle. If you've got anything heavy at home, you can use that. So here's my vinegar bottle. I'm going to bring myself down into a semi-squat, so I'll turn sideways. My core is tight, my shoulders are back, my body is upright, and I'm going to stand on my right leg and take the toe out and back. 3, 4, 5, touch out and back. Your weight is over the leg that you're standing on. 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'm going to transfer my weight to the leg I just had going out and in. Core's nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 3 more, 2, and 1. Putting my weight down, vinegar bottle, and we're going to do that step touch with a lateral raise. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, I'm going to grab it again. I'm going to add a little bit of challenge this time. So, this time, you're going to stand on that leg, and you're going to try not to touch down, or just barely touch down. Lift the leg up. So this is only if you feel you can do this. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5 more. 4, 3. Use your core here. If you're aware of it, it's engaged. So take the shoulders back. Don't let your back round out, and embrace your core. So, 1, barely touch down if you need to. If you don't need to, don't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, putting it down. Let's go. Lateral raise, step touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see I'm staying in a little bit of a semi-squat. If you want to make it harder, you can take a little hop. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Next, we're going to work our back. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my vinegar bottle. And I'm going to set myself up. Opposite leg to the hand that you're using the weight is forward. I'm going to have this back leg back. Gives me a little stretch in the calf, which is kind of nice. I'm going to bend my knee slightly, and I'm going to come forward with the hip hinge and put my elbow onto my knee. So I'm going to come back even further. So if you have a poor range of motion, you can always hold on to your counter, but I want you to be aware of hip hinging and that your back is nice and flat when you do your pull. So what we're going to do is called something called a bent over row. So this works your back, works your core. So it's up to you. So if you do not have the range of motion to come down onto your knee with your elbow bent. So I see people doing it like this, and then they're rowing, but they're getting a lot of their traps. I want to focus on the back, your lats. So I can go down here, it's okay for me. You stand up on a chair with your hand, and you make sure that back is nice and flat, and you're pulling towards your hip. So let's go. 1, we're gonna go for 15. Neck in line with the spine. I want you to pull towards your hip. Let it out. Pull the shoulder blade back, pull it up. Let it out, pull it back and up. Breathing, and you're going slow, so 5-second rep. If you're going too fast, you're using momentum. Try and put a little pause at the top. So I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, and 3 more, 2 more, last one. Good, let's switch sides. So coming forward, elbow on my knee, shoulder blades are back and down. I'm gonna let my shoulder blade out and pull it up and back towards my hip. So your back generally is one of your biggest muscle groups next to your glutes and your quads, your leg muscles. So you want to work towards getting heavier with your weights. 6, unless I'm counting wrong, 7. These workouts are live. I don't do a lot of editing, if any. 10, 11, 12. So raw and organic workouts you're getting. And 15, good. So now, I'm gonna put that down and we do a little bit of cardio. So a little bit of HIIT here. So you can either jog, do high knees, so that's really advanced, but for the sake of being a beginner workout here or a kickstart back into fitness, I'm gonna take my arms up and I'm gonna pull down, creating a little bit of an abdominal workout here as well. And the knees come towards the chest. 7, 8, 9. Feel those abs working. 12, 13, 14, 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back. Get back into another set of these. 1, pause, let go. 2, 3, 4. Remember the key is not to go speedy. 5, 6. Keep that core tight. 7, 8, 9. You got it. 10. 5 more. Let's do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it over to the other side. Let's go. 2. Pause at the top. 3. Let it out, pull it back. Shoulder blades come back. Use your range of motion. I've got 10. 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Let's go. Arms are up. Pull it down. 2, 3, 4. Standing abs here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Use your abs. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Round 3. Let's go. Let's do this. You can do it. Come on. Anything lightweight or heavy. If you can do laundry soap, that's a lot heavier. You can use soup cans. You can use anything you have in your home. Candlesticks that have a little bit of weight. I'm tall, so the vinegar bottle is okay. I would like something a little smaller. If you don't have weights, this is a good way to do it. That was 15. And other side. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, one more set of abs. Let's do this. And pull down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Okay. So I'm going to go back to a single leg exercise. So you can use weight or no weight. It's a little bit of a deadlift. So I want you, if you have never done them before, to pause the video and go watch the video on proper deadlift technique, okay? But what I'm going to do is hold my vinegar bottle, and if you don't have good balance and you're just learning, I want you to hold on to something just with a couple of fingers. I want you to stand on one leg, your hips are forward, and you're going to come down and back up. Lift that knee, work the hip flexor. If you're used to sitting a lot, you're going to have weak hip flexors. They might be tight. You have a micro bend in your standing leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm extending my leg out, almost in line with my body, but I'm having a micro bend in this leg, and this hip stays down. So there's none of this opening here. That's different. We're trying to keep your core tight and straight. So the less you hold on, the harder it's going to be for your proprioception, which are the tiny little muscles and ligaments that are attached to your joints and your muscles, and they keep stabilizing the body. So that's layman's terms. So I'm going to turn sideways for the second side. So if you're holding on, or you can have your vinegar bottle, which I'm going to take for the next set. And you're going to raise that leg. Micro bend in this knee. It is extended, but not hyperextended. You're working quads, glutes. Yeah, I lost count again. There you go. Whoop. Whoop. You can see why balance work is so important. Okay? So, back to standing abs. We're going to do wood choppers today. So last week, one of the workouts had abs where you brought your legs up. This time, you keep the leg down. I'm going to hold my weight. You certainly don't have to, but you can hold something light. Whoops, it's leaking a little bit. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it here from this knee. My legs are bent. So watch from here. I turn slightly and I come up and back down. So make sure you don't have something that's toxic that leaks on you. So it's just vinegar. So I'm not doing this with my arms. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're working your core by twisting the body and bringing it up slightly, but it certainly doesn't come way out to the side. I want your core, your shoulder blades stay back and down, and you're twisting. Let's go 3 more, 2 more, last one. Good. Everything today is going to be slow and precise. We might not get as much in. You can always do one of the other videos on top of this. So 1, form is everything. 2, technique. 3. So here we go. 4. You can see I'm not twisting. My hips are staying centered. I'm bringing the weight towards my knee, and I'm bringing it up slightly higher than my shoulders. 10. Let's go. 5 more. I wish I could see you guys. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Okay, let's go back. We're going to do that single-legged. It almost feels like you're a stork. You're going to do a single-legged deadlift type exercise, and I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to use the weight in the side and pull it up. So I have a very dear client who has a great idea of keeping both arms parallel to each other, or finding a spot on the floor. That helps. Whoop. 10, 11. Don't beat yourself up if you're stumbling here. This is not easy. It's only week 2. I told you it would progressively get harder. And last one. So if you can't tell from what's working here, today's a glute day. People love working their glutes. Shoulders back, core is tight, and let's go on the other side. Stabilizer. I am barefoot. My left leg is my weaker leg. So you can see I'm struggling a little bit. So it's good exercise for everyone, including the trainer. 8, 9, make sure your feet are solidly planted. 10, it helps to think about pushing into the floor with those feet, whoop, as I say it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's go with those wood choppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slight twist in the body. 5. It's not this. 6. This is an arm workout. 7. It's twisting down, twisting up. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. My body's twisting. 5, 6. It's a little lift. 7. Pretend you're lifting a little child and handing him off to somebody taller without really reaching. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, one more round. Lock that core, hip hinge back, okay? And let's do this. Find a spot. Lift the leg. If it's too hard to lift the leg without holding on, then hold on. I want to work your hip flexors as well. 3, 4. My feet are working on overdrive. 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. 9. You don't have to go to 15. If your feet hurt, take a little break. It's good for your feet. And that's why I like to work out barefoot too. 2 more. Keep those shoulder blades back. Don't round out your back, okay? Let's go. This side. Here we go. Down. Back up. 2. This is a lot harder than it looks, you guys. So like I said, if you're a beginner, please hold on to something. Don't be too proud. It's okay. This is also a kickstart program for those that have been out of it for a while. And I'm on 10. Look at that. I talked and counted at the same time. 12, 13, 14, and 15. So you can see my left foot is much better at this than my right. I have a permanent foot injury, but I'm working that, working the muscles around it. Okay, one more set of wood choppers or handing the baby off. Don't reach too far. Keep your body weight centered. It's upper body. Sometimes I have to remind myself too, this is core. If you want it to be a functional training for golf, you can always twist through. But for the purpose today, I'm doing standing abs because it keeps that heart rate up and incorporates your full body, compound movements. And 15. Take it over to the other side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You got it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Core is tight. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, let's go on to the next. So, I want to open up. I've got my counter here. If you're great at push-ups, you can go lower. You can go down to the floor. It's the same thing. Okay, let's do this. Not too much chitty-chat. Shoulder blades are down and back. I'm up on my toes. My elbows are going wide, but not at 90. They're coming into an arrow position. I'm going to come up. Take my arms in, tricep push-up. Pull them out. Regular push-up. Try pushing off a little bit. You don't have to. You can come in, push, come out, push. Adding that little bit of a push off and a land will make it harder. Don't go hard as far as ballistic goes. I don't want you slipping. And 20. Good. Okay. I'm going to get you to sit down on the ground. You're going to lie down on your back. You're going to grab whatever it is you have for weight. So I've got my vinegar bottle. I'm not going to turn it sideways because it leaks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up into a hip drive. And as I'm coming down, my arms are up nice and straight. And I'm going to come down, push it up. Straighten those arms. You're working triceps. Touch down, hip drive. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze the arms. You got it. 12. Keep going. 13, 14, 15. Good job. And let your legs go out and in. Out, in. 2. Hold your arms up straight. Right over the shoulders. 4, 5. Keep the triceps engaged. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring it down. All right, let's put that down and come on back up. So, today's workout, mainly upper body, a little bit of legs, proprioception, glutes, triceps. If you need more core, I want you tomorrow to do the core and mobility workout or just plain core, and core is more. So, down you go, little out, elbows in, elbows out, elbows in. Keep the neck in line with the spine, chest towards your counter or your floor. So advanced, if you're on the floor, you're going to take the elbows in, do a tricep push-up, take it out. But likely, you're not with me if you're super advanced. Just giving options. Beginner, in, alternate your sides, out, out. Let's go 2 more. And last one. There you go. Okay, back down on the floor. Arms straight up in the air. Legs, feet right under your hips. You brace your core, you have a pelvic tilt. Up you go. And as you come down, your object is coming towards your forehead or beside your ears. Squeeze that bum. On the way up, don't let your ribs flare out. Touch down. Straighten the arms. If you have a hard time getting up and down to the floor, which I have some clients that have a hard time with that, if you have a bench or a really sturdy coffee table, you can do it there, but work it. Keep going, straighten the arms. Excellent work. You guys are rocking this, I can tell. Let's go one more for good measure. Hold it up, keep those arms straight, out, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Imagine you're squeezing a ball together and letting it go. A little bit of glute work today. Glutes never hurt anybody. 14, 15, good job. Take it down. All right, let's do one more round. And then our workout for today will be complete. All right, here we go. Shoulders are back and down, elbows in, out. You want a sturdy surface that you're doing this with. And yes, you can do it from your knees off the mat, although that's not my favorite way of learning how to do push-ups as far as progressions go. I'll do a segment on that. 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice work. So give it a little bit of a stretch. We're going to take it down and do one more set for your triceps. Your triceps are your bat wings, salmon bellies, whatever everybody calls them. I like to call them salmon bellies, chicken wings. All right, here we go. Engage that core, pelvic tilt. Bring it up, squeeze the bum, and up, and drop the hip, bring it up. Straighten the arm. The only time the triceps are really super engaged is when you straighten your arms. Bring this towards your forehead. In the gym, they call that a skull crusher. Isn't that crazy? That's because if you have a big heavy weight and you're allowing this to come down to your forehead and you lose it, it's obvious it's a skull crusher. Here we go. Let's go 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Hold it up straight, squeeze that bum, don't let your ribcage flare, and out and in. Last time. 3, 4, squeeze, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yay, okay. So, now I want you guys to do your stretches from my stretch and mobility video. This workout took a little bit longer, so if I add a bunch of stretch in, it's going to be a really long video, which I really don't want to lose you guys. So go to the other videos, do your stretch, do your mobility. Super important to stretch after. I thoroughly hope you've enjoyed this workout today. Workout 3 of our 8 weeks of getting back into fitness. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you one other day this week, and then 2 more next week, 2 the following. So there's a lot more coming at you, and they're going to get harder and harder. So practice. Give yourselves a day break in between for muscle recovery if you're super sore, or switch up the workouts. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.